What's up, Action Figure Minute fans? It's I, Justin, the Action Figure Minute, and today is Saturday, February 8th, 2025, the day before the Super Bowl. Do you care about the Super Bowl this year? I sure don't, but I'm going to watch it anyways, the commercials, and hang out with the family and do all those sorts of fun things. We got another toy haul day, and we got some things to talk about this week, too, and I'll probably do that in some other videos. Want to talk about the new Cosmic Legions bundles that they're doing, the ramen toys, the Musk. If you don't know what those are, I strongly suggest you go check it out. I'll do some videos on those as well. But let's get right into it with the toys. We're going to go off my last haul video where I talked some crap about NECA and how terrible their shipping service and speed was, how bad their customer service was, and keeping track and saying my order was going to come. Yeah, it's going to ship tomorrow. It's going to ship the next day. It's going to ship the next week. It's going to ship 3 weeks from now. It's going to ship a month from now. And I finally, as a recap, if you weren't aware, I had to post notice on the Better Business Bureau about how garbage this service was from them, and they finally shipped it out. I finally have it. They have arrived. So let's go ahead and jump right into those. I ordered these were New York Comic Con exclusives. They should have shipped, I think, all the way back in September, I believe, what they were billed as. So I got two. Yes, he didn't get one, but he got two of these. What do we call these? I don't recall what they are. Ben Cooper, that's right. Ben Cooper, these were the exclusive. It's a glow-in-the-dark skeleton girl set. It looks like they kind of show it off there on the back. So pretty cool. I got one of these for me, and then maybe one to flip or sell later on down the line. I actually ordered this set, all these New York Comic Con exclusives, the first day that they dropped. And it still took all this rigmarole. I'm not expecting to get stuff shipped to me first just because I ordered first. But I did order them nonetheless. For whatever reason, I decided to get this Kevin Eastman Garbage Man pack. I guess if you don't know, Kevin Eastman was actually in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, for the original one, for all of a second, and I believe was actually even cut from the film. But they were doing this as a fun one-off exclusive, so now I have this in my collection, so happy to check it off the box as a completist. And then finally, I got one of the Invisible Man glow-in-the-dark Universal Monsters. I really love these Universal Monsters that NECA has been doing. I really like the glow-in-the-dark. It's a fun throwback for me. So happy to finally have these in my possession. NECA making right on an order that I placed forever ago. And, they have me pay up front, and then they ship it whenever the hell they feel like it, apparently. So I got it. Set these up here right behind me to go to next. He didn't get one, but he got two of the Savage Crucible, and we're calling him Veterus Rapax. And you've probably seen by now other people that have purchased these. Ooh, I got that nice China paint smell on there out of the package. But very cool looking dino dude. And really cool bloody paint apps in red. And you've probably seen by now, but they were packaging in some mystery translucent weapons. So for every one of these that you order, you can get a different exclusive, I think, weapon inside it as well. So pretty cool. I like the Savage Crucible line. I believe, let me look at this real quick. Yep, these do have the updated feet on them. You probably saw it was a week or one of my past haul videos. I did get a big box of feet. I haven't done my feet swap yet, but these ones come with the new corrected feet on it. So that's cool. Thank you, Savage Crew. And let's get on to the next one. Just to real quick dial it back a second, my talk about NECA. It's pretty harsh words, but you know what? I love their product. I just hate the way that they're doing they're delivering their customer service, just all their operations just feel like a mess. So NECA, let's get that fixed. Let's do better. Moving on next, 5K Toys. I think this is my second order ever from 5K Toys, and I got this big Hooba Beluga Balatu, the big teeth. We'll just call them the big teeth. So we'll flip it around because we're getting some glare on that packaging so we can take a look at this big cat dude. You've seen me do the big rhino and some of the other guys on the channel before, so this is a fun one to get. I was hoping to get the big angler guy. I didn't order the translucent angler fish. I believe that is Fury Toys. This is Xesray, Combatants Fight for Glory. I was hoping to get him as well because I pre-ordered them both. And again, I didn't order the exclusive translucent one. Not for me. I didn't really need the translucent. I want to see all those cool paint apps and everything that these companies are doing. But he's still not in yet. The translucent exclusive one is at 5K Toys. So I guess I get to pay for shipping again. Anyway, but they got more of my money while I was at 5K Toys because they had some sales going on. So keeping with the Xesray, I've been eyeing these for quite some time, and I figured these will mix right in with my Mythic Legions. Especially they've got the new figure coming out, the new Roman soldier gladiator style guy coming out. I've heard good things about these. I haven't had any of the Xesray human figures yet, so looking forward to cracking open at least one of these pretty soon. I've got something else I'm going to be opening up right away that I'm very excited about. We'll get to those next after my 5K toy order. But we've got Aulus Signifer. And he's got some really cool armor. I really like the face shields that they're doing on these. So that's really neat. Then we've got standard Roman infantry figure. Very cool look. Customizable a lot of pieces and parts and bits of armor that you can take off. And then we've got Marcus Centurion, and on the back it says Marcus Marius Avitus. So we got Marcus Marius Avitus. But really cool, like the big feather dealy. You can correct me and tell me what the proper names for these things are down in the comments. I'd appreciate some education. And he looks really cool. I'm excited to open him. Probably should do him first. Who do you think? Who do you think I should open up first? And then let's get these out of the way. We'll put those back here, still on the ghost that hasn't moved because it's so big. I need to find where I'm going to put that thing. That's what she said. But I got these crazy Santa dudes as well. And what do we got their names? We've got Kryn on top here in the red. Or no, Kryn's got more of the pink coat. And then we got Kraden with more of the red coat. So really gnarly Santa dudes. What company are these from? Demon Force Fury Toys. Kryn has like a bonus crown on the bottom here as well. If we look at the back here. Oh, so, okay, I see. So we've got Kryn here, and we've got two different poses for him, so it looks like you can kind of strip him down to all these different clothes, different looks if you want to have him pursue different weapons on that arm. And then on the back here, what do we say here? Yeah, he's a Demon Santa for Kryn. And then for Kraden, we've got these two looks. You can kind of strip them down for these different looks. These were like half off, I believe. They look wicked. I don't know if I need more Santas. I got these ones over here, Fresh Monkey Fictions. You've seen on my channel, open them up before. But they look really cool, and they were at a great price. So again, I ordered one of this guy, and then I got 5 other toys. So good job roping me in, 5K Toys, and having me buy more toys due to your sale prices. You know, that plastic goodness. Now, it's the big one. Necronominus Mythic Legions, all in. Over 2 years in the making for this pre-order. 4 Horsemen, let's crank up that production timeline. That'd be great. Keep your collectors engaged. Keep your customers engaged. But man, am I excited for this. We saw these when I was at Legions Con, and they looked awesome in packaging then. We finally have them in hand. So let's check all these out real quick. I'm going to probably go on a blitz of opening these up for the channel just because I'm very excited for these. They look incredible. They look awesome. Great job, 4 Horsemen. I mean, ultimately, I got time. You know, make the toys, make them cool, make them awesome. I just want to see you succeed, 4 Horsemen team. I want to keep seeing you guys do great things, great figures. I love you guys. I love how you interact with the fans. I just want to see it pumped up a little bit in production. But at the same time, I don't want to see loss in quality. I'm not going to tell you how to do your business because you guys know that way better than me because you made these awesome toys. But yeah, happy medium. Figure it out. Do all those things. Keep the ball rolling. So who do we got here? Let's look at these names. This is Sir Adalric. So Sir Adalric is like the pretty boy of the Necronominus wave. And I'm just grabbing these out of here at random. Sir Adalric was probably the one I'm least excited for, but I know every single Mythic Legion's toy, as soon as you open them up, everyone's like, oh, this is a new favorite. And he looks great in hand. I'm pumped to open him up. A lot of these knights, if you don't know, and he has 2 helmets, so I'm curious, I don't recall about the 2 helmets, but they're supposed to have removable faceplates as well. So I believe we should be able to swap the skeleton head to this helmet and so on and so forth, back and forth, and actually doing that amongst other figures that are in this wave and coming out in future waves as well. So really cool. He might be the first one I crack open. We'll see. We'll go ahead and set him back here. Then, let's see what we got. Oh, here we go. Big one. So I am pretty much a completionist, but I don't go back and I do not go back and buy the expensive figures. And the reason why is 4 Horsemen is really great to their fans. And, you know, sometimes they'll do reissues. In this case, this is a 2.0 of Sir Gideon Heavens brand. I don't have an original Sir Gideon Heavens brand. So this is my first one. I mean, let's see how that comes through on the camera. That pauldron with the big Etheron on the side there for the armor. He looks fantastic. The soft goods that Xesray did for all of these figures look great. The problem here with these is they look so great. They're going to make the old school Templars look like hot garbage. Not really. I don't really mean that. But in comparison, I mean, the soft goods, which I've never been a soft goods fan, but man, oh man, these all look fantastic. So really cool. Maybe he'll be first to open up. I got another new first. Let's see. Let's go next. Sir Elijah. Templar. He's the one I'm talking about. Making all your other Templars look bad. So Sir Elijah, I believe during the pre-order, because I really love this second helmeted head. So I wanted, you know, one with just the basic chainmail being my Sir Elijah, and the other one being, I don't know, some sort of cleric or something like that in my head. You tell me the right terminology for that. But I think I ended up ordering 3 of him. So 1 for each of this and then 1 for the swappable heads and whatnot. I think when I ordered the 3rd one, I didn't recall that I ordered 2 through the pre-order as well. But this is such a cool figure. I don't care. I'll take all 3. We'll see about waiting to opening him up till I can have them both on hand. That way I could do a, you know, side by side with both of them, both the builds, both the helmets on. Then we have Maxilius the Harvester. And let's see here. It looks like a weird kind of bubble in there protecting his paint sculpt on his head and keeping his head in place. So you don't really get to see that head sculpt so well in this glare shot that I'm showing you right now. But this is basically like your Grim Reaper of the Mythic Legions line, and he looks super cool. He's got a lot of overlay pieces that, if you see on the side here, some more armor we can put over his chest. So he's gonna be really cool to build out and do stuff with him. Maybe I'll open up him first. And again, like I said, I keep saying that. We'll see who I get to. Oh, goodness gracious. This guy, the Undead Builder Pack. Look at all that you get in here with this. Swap parts with a regular skeleton Legion builder you have. Swap parts with the blue Hagnon. Swap parts with whoever, whatever, to build out an army of the undead. I mean, just think about all the options you get with this. There's 4 heads right there that you can, you know, make nice, you know, some of any of your other standard figures that you have. So really cool set. It costs a little bit more. I don't remember the exact prices on here, but you know, can do so much with your existing library or army, I should say, army of figures that you already have built up in your collection. So very cool. I think I've got at least 1 more set of him on the way. This is one that a lot of people are extremely excited about. This is the Terpiculi, and it even says the Terpiculi on the side here. So the cool thing about with the Torpiculi is the modularity here. You know, it's basically like a beast builder where you can make your own freakish nightmare and, you know, pop and swap and move pieces around. And in the next wave, whatever the heck the next wave's called, I'll do an overlay with that. But they have the basically a skeletal head pack coming with that wave that you could have ordered. I did, so you can make even more freakish monstrosities using those heads that come in that set. So the Torpiculi, I believe I pre-ordered 3 of this set just due to the builder at the time of pre-order. I know Gerard was saying you're going to want some of these, and the reason why I believe was because of that skeletal head pack that is available in the next wave. So, and we'll be seeing those soon. Might be like 6 months or less, because I believe as soon as this Necronominus wave left the factory, they were ramping up production, ready to go, because there weren't any new real parts in that next wave of figures. So they were rearing and ready to go on the next set. Let's look at something just a little normal and basic. I say normal lightly, but to me, I know a lot of people love these hand packs. You know, posing and doing all this stuff, I really don't do a lot with these. When you do an all-in, they say basically you get the discount of like a free figure or whatever you might consider. These are my freebies in my head because I really don't end up doing with these. So what do we have in here? It looks like we have, I don't know, a gunmetal, silver, and gold hands that you can use to, you know, give expressions to all your figures and do those sorts of things. And then we have a bone hand and feet pack. So this one's a little more cool because I think some of the feet in here, yeah, they've got like, some might be more human, some might be more animalistic style hands and feet. So a little different with this set. Dress up your Torpiculi with his forearms flailing every which way. And then we have a cool Knights weapons pack. So what we got here, Knights of Atheron weapons pack. So that'll be neat. You could dress up all your different previous Templars that you might have, or, you know, whoever. You can give these new weapon style too. And let's go to Big G next. My buddy Big G, I talked about him before on the channel. Sir Xesray, or however Greg pronounces his last name. I don't even know if I've ever heard him say it himself. It's kind of hard to see in there due to the box and the lighting and the glare, but this big ogre scale, beautiful sculpt. I mean, let's get in close to that. Look at that chest piece. Absolute beautiful sculpted figure. You can swap and put on that big ogre scale, or big ogre skeleton head sculpt on top if you want the unhelmeted style, like he's a dead ogre dude. Cool soft goods on here as well. Very excited, and a massive hammer. So excited to open him up, check him out. I've heard people say, oh, there we go, cascading. We're going to keep rolling. We're going to keep filming. But I've heard people say you might want to be sure to heat the legs. Let's look next. My good. Oh, this was, I think, my favorite in the pre-order. Belualith. And Belualith, I believe she was one of the daughters of Necronominus, and she's like a beast keeper. So she's got different skeletal items in here. There's a snake in the snake skeleton in the cage. We've got a bird. We've got this dog beast looking thing. So many cool pieces in this set, and that head sculpt as well. The swappable heads, the zombie style with no nose, both heads eerily beautiful. And I'm very excited for this figure. And it's going to be hard to choose which head sculpt I decide to keep for my display piece. I want to go with the no nose sculpt just because, you know, it's unique to the line. We don't have something like that. But again, the other one is just so wow as well. Super cool. I'll go back to, wow, geez, OPs. This horse. Bishop. So he is Sir Gideon Heavensbrand's horse, and I forgot, it has a skeletal swappable head that you can put on as well. So if you wanted to army build these or build by several, you can take off all the soft goods and you can make it one for the bad guys. So, but that soft goods on there, good golly, that looks really nice. Very cool set. Horses take up a lot of display space, but they're cool to have. I don't army build them. I wonder how many people do. I buy so many different lines, so many different toys. You've seen through all the videos. These take up a lot of space, so you know you got to buy them sparingly. For me, Conibus. This is the one that nobody's. They're not gonna ever do a whole skeleton horse. No way. All that tooling. It's got to be new tooling if they make a skeletal horse. And then they made the skeletal horse. And he looks super awesome. All this flesh and looks like beef jerky hanging off of him. And then last, definitely not least, the big bad, Necronominus himself. We've been waiting so long for this guy. And he looks so good. He's got his harvester weapon, I believe that's what it's called. So yeah, home run with these Four Horsemen crew. They look fantastic. Were they worth the wait? Hell yes. Hell yes, they were worth the wait. Can't wait for all the next stuff coming up, guys. Looking forward to see some of the Four Horsemen crew at MuskeCon. Is that it? Yep, that's it in the box. That's the full Necronominus wave. So I'm going to hang this up right now. And I'm gonna go crack open somebody. You know what? Let's go with the guy I was least excited about. Let's do him first. Let's give him his due, because I tell you what, I know as soon as I open him, I'm gonna end up loving him. So guys, this has been your action figure minute. Look for my upcoming videos that I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about those Cosmic Legions bundles that they're selling right now. So if you don't want to wait for my video, head on over to Store Horseman and you can put your order in for those. Some of those quantities are going to be dwindling, especially on those combos. If you don't need the figures, you can just order the new painted head sculpts as well. Those are going to go into production and ship later this year. And then also the Musk set, diorama set from Ramen Toys. That looks incredible as well. I already put my pre-order in for that, and there's stretch goals. So if that's something that you're interested in for your turtles, I have a full area over on this side that I've been waiting for, my NECA street scenes that, oh yeah, hey, let's talk about NECA again. It is the 8th of February, I believe I said. Well, on the 9th of January, they printed my shipping labels. Still has not shipped. So a month. They printed out the shipping labels a full month early. They'll get here. I believe. I'm not worried about that. But those street scene, NECA street scene dioramas with this Super Musk set that I pre-ordered on that wall over there, gonna look real nice once I get that all set up and displayed. So thanks for joining me, and hope you have a great weekend. Have fun, hang out with family, watch the Super Bowl, and let's go open up some toys. Peace.